Hello! Welcome to IMHO.
In my homosexual opinion,
I'm Darby.
And I'm Alexis P. Bevels. The P today stands for possums.
Uh-oh. Why?
'Cause they play dead.
They're ugly as fuck. You know they're aggressive. Oh, okay. Welcome everybody to Possum Talk. We would like to start by, I guess, just describing their bodies. They're long. Too long, some would say.
And they play dead.
And honestly, that's what we're gonna do today. Alexis is going to play dead, and I'm gonna tell you about Drag Race. So go ahead, Alexis.
Okay.
You laid down so quickly. It must be something your body's used to. So anyway, we're here because All Stars is back, and
yeah,
we are not mad that we didn't get a week off. We're thrilled, actually, because it gives us a chance to really dive back into our passion.
Dive?
TV. Dead. No talk.
Sorry.
Should I put like a string with a bell on your toe?
Yeah. Hey, do you notice anything about my toes?
You're wearing socks!
Yeah, and I brought them
Thank
special
you.
to put on here, because I know you don't like naked foot.
Well, it's not just that. Last time we filmed, I could smell them.
No! Oh dear. You can tell me that in real time.
No, I can't.
Yes, you can. You just have to be nice about it.
Oh, well then I can't. Okay, come back up.
Well, you have to do a seance for me to come
okay,
back.
I'm sorry. Fall and fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly-foodle. All the drag queens in the world, get up before I touch your noodle.
No!
What? Well, don't give me something to touch.
Getting up is harder.
Getting up is hard to do.
They say that getting up hard to do.
Any updates for your life? We just did a podcast yesterday, so I think we've talked about everything that's ever happened.
The only thing is I haven't seen Challengers yet, and I really want to.
Can I ask you why?
Yeah. I love Luca Guadagnino. Oh.
Let me ask you.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay.
Why?
But I love Luca Guadagnino. And say what you want about Arm & Hammer. That movie, the soundtrack is beautiful. Everything I've seen of him that he's done, the music touches me in a way.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Call Me Names. Remember that movie, Call Me Names?
Yeah, so here's like a really interesting thing that I don't know, it might be something you want to start exploring. Letting people in on what you're thinking when you're talking.
You're gonna get yourself into another Eliza Dushku thing.
Why?
Because everyone, I would say 90% of people who are adept enough to watch a YouTube show know that Luca Guadagnino, the director of Challengers, directed Call Me By Your Name.
First of all, adept enough to watch a YouTube show? Truly a monkey could do it. Secondly...
Exactly.
No.
That proves your point.
Secondly...
My point.
No. I do not think this is an Elijah Dushku. I just don't. That is not
Luca Guadagnino
No, I promise
is
you.
incredible. And he came to fame with the movie
He was not incredible?
Call Me By Your Name.
And that's amazing. I'm so happy for him. But it is not Elijah Dushku.
Comments?
Don't start a new thing just to start it. Don't make it up.
I really appreciate how much you only care about K-dramas.
I love that you think the majority of people would know that. But then what about the people who don't? They would just be lost. Would it have taken longer than 2 seconds for you to include Call Me By Your Name?
Okay.
Would it?
But when I do that...
Oh, you didn't answer.
And when I...
How interesting. I wonder why you're avoiding the question.
Because when I do that and I provide exposition for the audience, editors roll the tapes, you say, wow, what a long story.
Because you say a lot of words that I'm just not sure how they go together.
I am trying to find the Goldilocks.
Keep trying. You haven't found it.
To answer your question.
Yes.
I like the director, Luca Guadagnino, who directed Call Me By Your Name.
Luca Guadagnino, we all know it.
I like him. I like his style.
We all do.
And that's why I want to see it. I also really like Zendaya, and I like that guy Mike Feist, who was in West Side Story. He played Riff. And you know, I played Riff when I was deep undercover. And there's like a whole section of people that have played Riff that we get together and we riff.
I'm all for bisexuality. There's this one bi porn that I absolutely love. It's this married
Son, Daddy,
couple.
Grandma?
Son, Daddy, Mommy. And it's like, and the guy is so, but he's so excited about it. And then he's not. And then but he is. And the wife loves it. And they're just so happy to be together. Loveislovetarget.com.
Yeah.
Alexis, before we get too all-starry, I know that you're very excited to talk about television. We do need to thank today's sponsor. And the sponsor of today's video, of course, is AdamandEve.com or AdamMail.com. Now, you might be asking yourself, why would such a sexy website reach out to us? And that's because I'm sexy.
You're sexy and you know it.
Sometimes I need to hear it though.
Dun,
you know?
dun, 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 dun.
Not through song. AdamandEve.com is one of my favorite places to shop on the internet because it has brought me to climax, okay? That is a beautiful thing, especially at my age. The last thing I ordered from them was butt stretchers, and I have news. I have news to report. I made it to level 3. And not without a lot of prayer, but I have made it.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you so much.
You know, I was out running errands with one of my housemates the other day.
Housemate
neighbors the other day, and one of his errands is that he needed to stop and get some lubrication. What? And it was so, like...
Ooh. Really? Why would he tell you that?
Well, we were out driving. He's like, I gotta stop and get some.
Why does he buy it out in the world? I would never.
We are driving around. We go past by this adult store and we go in. And I gotta say, like, I'm not uncomfortable, but I am very aware of who's noticing me there. And I just thought, man, if we could just have some place online that I can go and get these things sent to him, we wouldn't have to go into the store.
You're like, if I can just have these things sent to him. So it's like your job to buy your roommate lube. And there is.
Instead of paying rent, I just pay it in lube.
How much lube does he use?
Bottles.
Bottles, baby.
He goes through bottles.
And listen.
Which is why he needed to use the code IMHOtheSHOW.
Nope. No, the code is IMHO. If you use the code IMHO at checkout at AdamandEve.com or AdamMail.com, you will get 50% off one item. Okay?
Ah!
Plus free shipping in Canada or US. Some exclusions apply. Like, don't be ridiculous. Maybe they have a VAT.
Ooh, a keg.
He just needs to invest.
A keg, but lube.
A keg stand for that. Instead of being like in a headstand, you would just sit.
You would just sit on it. Oh, that'd be so fun.
That's sweet.
Ooh, or like a chocolate fountain for lube. So you could just dip your ball stretchers or whatever, your butthole stretchers in there. Like instead of chocolate.
You're right. That would be so beautiful if I pulled something out of my butt and it was covered in chocolate. I'm gonna do it. There is discreet packaging as well. So if you're embarrassed about lube, first of all, you shouldn't be, but
lube is a natural part of sex.
Well, not necessarily, because some people, they get a staph infection in their butt and then they can't produce mucus anymore.
If you have a staph infection, you need to...
Do you know I knew a guy that happened to? And now when he poops, he has to use lube to poop. Did I ever tell you that?
Oh, no.
Yeah, look after your butt, y'all. And visit AdamandEve.com. Thank you again, AdamandEve.com or AdamMail.com if you're gay. Wait, do you have a theme song for this?
Yes, of course I do.
Oh, okay.
Lick it, ride it, suck it, fuck it, Adam and Eve. Yeah!
That was good. Did you fart?
No.
Oh, so we're here because All Stars is back.
Yeah, All Stars 9.
Back very quickly after we just ended a season. But I'm excited because you know I like talking about these girlies.
Yeah, and this is going to be an interesting season because apparently non-elimination and they're all competing for charities.
I dig this because I loved the all-winner season.
Yeah.
I know that it takes some of the excitement out of it because they're not like fighting to stay. But we know
it's a
these
really
ladies.
Great,
we don't want to lose them. It's a really great
showcase. They get to showcase
right
who they are without, you know, worrying.
And I didn't want Georges to go home so early. So I'm excited that she gets to stay the whole time. I'm excited they all do.
Yeah.
And they're playing for charity, which means they got paid to be on the show. Now, this is just internet rumor, so it's probably true.
Everything on the internet is famously real.
I think the girls each got $50,000 for participating in the show.
Oh, that's good. That's more than the winner of season 1 got.
And then they each got $25,000 for costumes, or $20,000 for costumes.
That's good. That makes me feel better because I personally, when I heard no prize and competing for charity, I thought
even if they are
really successful, I don't think it's enough to compete for free and spend all that money for free.
I'm glad that they did that, and
Me too.
I'm really excited to see how this plays out in a regular All-Star season. It could go really well, or it could be like an All-Stars 1 where we're just like, what the fuck is this? Either way, I'm gonna love it.
And I'm excited we get to watch it and talk about it.
And fight about it.
We don't fight.
Yes, we do.
What do we fight about?
What don't we fight about?
Can I see you back here?
Can I see you up there?
Yeah.
No. I'm just saying the opposite of, do you understand? Okay.
Opposites, yeah.
They do attract if you're straight. If you're gay, fuck a twin. Not your actual twin, just someone who looks very similar to you.
Yeah.
I get told all the time that I look like Curtis. I get told all the time that I'm as hot as he is, if not more.
You're very attractive. Don't do this to yourself on camera.
You don't know. Okay. You would know if you were in a relationship, because I do feel like this is your lot in life as well. Lot's wife. But
Salt? Is that salt?
being the person, it's burning.
Oh.
Being the person who is the less attractive in the couple, which you will be one day. It's hard. It's not something that a lot of people can fully understand.
Mm-hmm.
It's humbling. Okay. There's a lot of humble. And you've got to be openly thankful that you're dating a hot guy or you're married to a hot guy, because if you're not, people will say, what an ugly, ungrateful bitch, which was my brother's speech at my wedding. But now I'm grateful and I love how good he looks. And I love that I don't look as good as him.
Darby, that's not nice to yourself. Hey, that's no way to talk about
Any
my
lies?
best friend.
Any lies detected?
Ah! You let me finish.
Your best what now?
My best friend.
I almost put your finger in my mouth. I don't know why. I was so close to it. What
you
is
put your
that?
finger in my mouth one time.
Okay, but I washed it and I put gloves on.
But did you wash the gloves?
No. They were brand new. They were brand new. They were brand new. I'd never worn that before.
Okay.
And
well,
now they're
listen,
ruined.
I don't think you are the less attractive. I think maybe by society standards. But what you have is this.
Truly.
What you have is
Dominance.
dominance. You have the most hilarious sense of humor. You're so quick. You have a giant cock. And
a tight, sweet
a tight coin slot. And you're very nice and generous.
Okay, now me do you. It doesn't matter that you're alone and you don't have someone attractive like Curtis. Because you are loud when you laugh.
I project.
You have a home that you live in.
I do. It's gorgeous.
And you've done so much for Taco Bell as a company.
Did you see that TikTok of that girl crying? She just found out that Uber can see your loyalty and how often you go to a restaurant. And she was crying because she's ordered Taco Bell 11 times in a month.
That's not bad.
I know that.
That's
what
31
I thought
days.
Yeah. But I always wonder, like, what your stats are.
Because I'm trying to dig myself out of a financial hole, I am no longer doing, like, delivery. But
I haven't as much.
do this.
I haven't as much either.
Hello, I'll take a...
Do you know what I'm obsessed with right now? Oh, I already said it. El Pollo Loco, double chicken, tostada salad.
What? What do you mean you've already said it?
I think I've already said it, right? Did I?
You know what? Don't ask me. I barely hear what you say.
It's a salad, but with rice and beans. So it's a burrito in a hard shell bowl. And you know I love things that you can eat the outsides of.
I've never enjoyed anything I've ever gotten from El Pollo Loco.
Me neither, until this.
Until salad
I gave it a try and I'm obsessed with it.
Okay, I'll try it. Oh, also, sorry, we're not starting yet. LOL. At time of filming, today is Paola's birthday.
Yes, the P stands for Paola's birthday
yes,
today.
it does. And Alexis, guess how old she is?
Well, I was born 9 years
79.
after you, and she was born like 9 years after me, so carry the 4. And then you,
Square root.
you get your roots done in the square. 24?
25.
Oh!
Doesn't that make you want to die?
No, because when I started my transition, I went back to 21.
Oh, yeah,
so
you're
I'm
right.
only
I
23 right now.
You have the spirit of a 23-year-old.
Yeah, I do.
You have the skin of her mom.
Thank you.
I called Paola, obviously, because I'm a very good person. I said, how old are you today? And she said 25. And I have to admit, I couldn't breathe for a couple seconds. But that's because I'm 40, almost.
Yeah.
You know? So I
texted her.
You did?
Yeah.
She gave you her number? For those of you who don't know, Paola is our resident lesbian of IMHO.
Yes.
She lives in Costa Rica and she does all of our social media and all of our TikToks. She makes all the TikToks that you love. She has our Instagram, our Twitter. So anything that you've interacted with on there, that is all Paola. I mean, we watch it obsessively, and it's only on occasions where she'll send me a screenshot and go, I don't know how to respond to this. And then I say, pin it. Pin it. I love pinning fucked up comments. I do. If you're not brave enough to say it with your full fucking chest, with a pin in your chest, then shut up, Mom. We are here for All Stars. Let's just get started.
Let's get all started.
Now, what do you think of what was the theme? Was it gods? Because I don't believe in those.
Let me see.
I think it is like
deities, yeah, maybe.
Like gods, yeah. I mean, I do believe in gosh.
Maybe it was gowns.
Yuck.
Maybe it was gowns.
Well, they're flying. It's more than just gowns. Has a gown ever made you fly?
Yeah. Although, I watched a video. Damn it!
You what? I'm not about to be blamed for this. This is your default setting, okay? When your throat is clear, that is a bonus for you. That's a bonus day. I accept, listen, in therapy, I've learned that you're my best friend for a reason.
What?
I haven't figured out what those reasons are yet. But I have identified that there are reasons for our friendship. And so the other things that I don't like, I have to just let go. And I have to allow you to be who you are. But I will say, okay, let me tell you what I do like.
Let's move on.
Hang on. Let me Google.
Let's move on.
What do people like about their friend?
Let's move on.
I like that you're a friend. And me too.
Me too.
Oh! I didn't put a hashtag in front of that. Let's take a look at these goddesses. We will start with, well, my favorite, Plastique. Get out of here. You know, sometimes
she's so stunning. She's so beautiful.
I can't watch her TikToks unless I'm high. Because if I'm not high, I feel so insecure that I fart. But when I'm high, I just think she's in the room with me. It's incredible.
It's really beautiful.
And she's, oh my God, her confessional look. She's so hot. Then we have Gottmik.
Oh, I'm so obsessed with this.
I like that they have a brand. I like that she's like, I'm black and white, and I'm punky, and I'm art, and I'm fashion. And that has come through so clearly.
I think more than anything, I'm so excited to see what she wears.
I know. Have I followed up with her since her season? Not really. She and Violet together are very intimidating.
I never watched any of those.
There are certain drag artists that I find comfort in their brand. I know with Gottmik, no matter what she's wearing, I'm going to be like, oh, fuck. It's going to be fashion.
Incredible,
I'm going to open magazine and see it. But I just, you know, she and Violet, I think they're scary.
I think Violet's scary.
Her waist is so small. Nothing can be that small and good.
And good.
Okay?
Yeah.
What she's done is she's made her waist so small. She's pushed all the bile up into her brain. And now, I stay away.
Speaking of bile brain,
if I were to see her in real life, I would I think I'd squat. Even if there wasn't anything in front of me, I would just make myself as low to the ground as possible.
Me too.
Then we have Angeria.
Paris Van Michaels.
I love her so much.
This really
look
pretty.
Is outstanding.
Yeah.
Every time I close in, I see more that I didn't notice before. I mean, it's brilliant. Gorge. Speaking of gorge, then we have Georges.
Georges.
I love this. That nude illusion.
Oh, it's really good.
That's nude, baby. That's what I thought I was getting with this. And then I realized I didn't have my brightness turned up on my phone.
It's really good. It's a little more simple, but really beautiful.
I think that's kind of the beauty of Georges. Georges does a lot of simpler. It's just
naked,
clean. It's clean.
But done well, yeah.
Clean. Then we have Nina West.
Also in blue.
Yeah. I like blue a lot. And I think it's neat with the things.
Yeah, I like the the wire things, kind of Judy Jetsoning out.
Nina West, I'm so happy she's promoting kindness. I'm so happy that she's found a, what do you call it?
A niche.
A niche that fits her so well, which is nice.
Nisha West.
It's a nice niche, and it's not something that we see in the drag world because the rest of us, we're rotted. We've had trauma. Have you heard of it? I feel like with Nina, because she's the nice girl, because she is trying to bring kindness in the world, that we're not allowed to critique her. You know? But I don't connect with her looks. I don't connect with her style. What?
I said, that's why I'm nice.
What does that mean?
So people won't critique me as much.
They do, though. Have you not seen them?
I'm
Here,
just
let me
kidding.
pull them up.
I'm just kidding. I know they do, and we don't have to make that a challenge.
Then we have, I think, the person I'm most excited about.
Oh.
We have the return of Chanel.
We have the return of Chanel and the return of Joshua Naponte, continuing the legacy of incredible work.
Oh, is this Joshua?
In the field of
promos,
gowns, and
beautiful gowns,
outfits, and
outfits. Promos.
Looks.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for Chanel. Say what you want. She gave some of the best TV moments in season 1.
I love Chanel for the TV of it all. I love Chanel for stealing money. I love, allegedly, I just love that she's an OG girl who is still working her ass off. I love that about her. I also love that she annoys the fuck out of me. When I watched the entrances, I was immediately tired. It was giving me Alexis Michelle. It was too much, but I was really thankful for it.
I hope she
love
juggles
having
down
those
the
strong
runway
reactions.
again.
Huh?
I hope she juggles down the runway again.
She will. She'll juggle talent. She'll juggle nerve. She'll juggle cunt.
She's also really nice. Yeah. She came in though and she was like, I helped her with something and she was like, show me what's the good stuff. What's the stuff everyone buys? So I took her around the store. It was cool. It was fun.
I will say I also love her nose job. It's like a curved down. It's like a with like a little up at the end. I love it. Whoever your doctor was, don't steal money from them because they deserve you to give. Actually, that's why she took that money from the lady at brunch so she could pay her doctor.
I'm on her side.
That I support.
I'm on
that
her.
I support.
I'm on her side.
Now, I will say, if y'all didn't look into all of that, it was so funny. It was so silly that it was funny.
Yeah.
And I do think the woman overreacted.
Yeah.
Then we had, her name is Roxy Andrews, and she's here to make it clear.
Baby, you can't read the doll. And you can't read her.
Look at this.
It's
Look
so
at this.
beautiful.
Okay, and I'm going to say this, controversial yet brave. I think a new drag movement is simplifying the makeup, and we'll get there with Miss Vanjie. But I love that Roxy was like, no, I'm beautiful. I'm doing 18 pairs of eyelashes. I'm keeping my drag eye, and I love her for it. This is gorgeous.
She's so beautiful.
I'm so happy she's back. Then we get into Miss Vanjie. She looks stunning. Don't get me wrong.
She definitely has a style that she likes.
But I miss the drag makeup.
Yeah, I like her. I
miss it.
If you, especially next to her All Stars whatever promo, this is completely different. There is no eye makeup on the new one.
There's no contour. I mean, I'm sure there is, but it's so...
I don't mind that. I just like a big eye.
Yeah. I just feel like we're not getting drag mama. But I love her style.
No.
I just want her to bring back the old eye. Now let's go to the entrances. We'll start with Gottmik.
Oh, we're saving
wig?
the best for the first. I don't know, but it's incredible.
It was crazy.
I need to look at it up close. Each square is an individual section of... I don't understand. That is something I've never seen. I think we might see more of them, and I think we might see some really bad interpretations of this. But I can't wait for
so
those
excited
too.
for that.
Yeah.
Camp Wanakiki season 5 is coming up.
It might be season 6.
Oh. Then we had Plastique.
Gorgeous, statuesque.
The nude, the crystal. It's very plastique, and it's undeniable. I know it might be something that we see from her a lot, but I'm still stunned.
Yeah.
I'm stunned. Then we had Chanel. Now, if you didn't watch her season, her most famous moment is during her lip sync as she's dressed as Medusa. Her hat flies off. Her headpiece. Her Medusa headpiece flies off. There's slow motion. There's boom sound effects. It is dramatic, okay?
Oh.
So she came back referencing that moment with this hair and the snake
Skin gown.
Thank you. That's what it's called.
It
What
looks
is
beautiful.
happening?
Oh, so I told the guys, I hope you don't mind. I don't like your shrubs. So I told the guys to come and like take them out.
There are no shrubs.
Not anymore.
Thank you for that. I loved this. I loved it.
I love it.
I loved it. Then we had Angeria. Now, I think I saw this on the internet that this was one of her looks for the challenge.
I saw that too, Darby.
Oh.
I saw that too. One of her... I'm gonna be over here.
While she digs into her throat. Yeah, I guess her entrance look didn't arrive in time or there was some issue with it. So she ended up just wearing what she was gonna wear for one of the runways. And I gotta say, I'm happy she did. Then we had Georges. Now, listen.
Looks great.
I love a slut. I love a slut. Even more than that, I love a whore. Okay. It is a little simple. It is a little... Right?
I think her style is short.
Slut. Listen, we got short kings and we got short sluts. Then we have Roxy Andrews.
I feel like all of her entrance looks are kind of along this line.
All of her entrance looks are just kind of wandering around town with a big bag. She has a purse in all of her entrances.
Yeah.
And I think that's just kind of her vibe. I will say the thing that I found most shocking was her confessional look.
Oh yeah, fun.
She looks like she's from Liverpool. Her
Essex.
Or that. I don't know. It's such a... Michael Maruli.
Michael Maruli.
Michael Maruli wishes. Vivian. Then we have Miss Vanjie. Can I say, I was pretty surprised by this. In previous seasons, she's had a pretty particular style. There's always some sort of kind of feminine fashion element to it. So I was honestly really surprised by this look for her.
Yeah, it's kind of pedestrian.
So I wonder if maybe
It's
along
a
with
new
her
era.
makeup, her fashion is kind of shifting to something different as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to see.
I was just really, as soon as she walked in the workroom, I was just put at ease because I know she's going to be a great narrator and I know she's going to be louder than everyone else in the room. And that is funny to me. It makes me laugh. Then we had Nina West as a clown.
I think it's cute.
It's cute. Yeah.
Do you remember what we said during her
It's cute,
season,
yeah.
though?
Mm-hmm. What?
Did we say it or did
Proportions.
just everyone say it? Her proportions
Are
are
off.
big up here when I want them to be bigger down here.
Yeah, I do wish that she had bigger hips.
But you know, I love a polka dot clown. You know, I love a color. What am I trying to say?
We don't know.
A combination of patterns, mix match patterns.
I think this works for her as far as like, yeah, her drag is kind of over the top, campy, silly. So her coming in as the clown, I think makes a lot of sense. I love the hair.
Like big business clown.
I just wish, yeah, I think it's more of a proportion thing. But hey, happy for her. Okay.
Who do you think who's front runners just so far?
You know, I gotta say, I don't see a clear front runner. I think I'm going to be constantly cheering for Roxy and Chanel.
Mm-hmm. I think that we're going to be constantly gagged by the runways of Plastique and Mick.
I mean, Angeria has a special place in my heart.
Angeria has incredible talking heads.
I'm excited that George is back. I don't view her as like heavy competition though. I think she's a sweet little short slut, but that's about it. There wasn't anyone that I was like, ugh, I hate that they're on the season. I'm excited to see everybody. That's what I love about All Stars is that even if you weren't like a huge fan of theirs on their season, you know when they come back, they either come back with something to prove or they come back as like, yeah, I'm already the best I can be, Plastique. I don't have anywhere to go. I'm perfect. So I'm excited.
Yeah, me too. And if you're excited, you can join us by liking or subscribing.
That's right, Alexis. And hit that notification bell. Also, we're on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/IMHOtheSHOW.
You can get a cameo from us. We are both on Cameo.
Or you can get a Cameo. Just go to IMHOtheSHOW.com for that.
And don't forget, all of our merch is at dragqueenmerch.com. Okay, All Stars 9. Cats have 9 lives. Did you ever have a cat? Oh yeah, you did, because it got eaten by your dog.
The head got eaten. To be fair, the body remained intact. But then we got a replacement, and then we sent her to live on a farm. Wait. Okay, she died too, I'm realizing.
I liked being dead.
I liked when you were dead too. Oh, I'm so glad you said it.
I'm gonna do it again.
Again, if you want Alexis Bevels to move quickly, just tell her she can lay down. It's truly incredible.
Do you know who else is dead? Those detectives. Dead Boy Detectives on Netflix. I just finished watching it today. It's really good. One of them is homosexual. Spoiler alert. He's a homosexual. And remember Lucas? Remember that guy from, what's that called? Go on Vacation on HBO Max and Murders Happen?
Mm-hmm.
Remember that guy? He got his butt ate?
Yeah.
And then he married that Chris Appleton guy, Lucas Cage.
Mm.
But now I don't know what that show's called.
White Lotus.
White Lotus, season 1. He got his butt ate. He's in this too. Remember how he got White Lotus is because he was in a Zoom and they were making fun of his apartment?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's so funny. What an iconic origin story.
Yeah.
I really liked this show though because they were dead and they were detectives and they were ghosts. So they could like... go through walls and stuff, and then they could, if they wanted to, they could put these glasses on and they could look like other people, like real people. Because when you're a ghost, the only people that can see you are people that have had near-death experiences, which I don't know if I ever have. I guess being on a plane is kind of a near-death experience, but statistically, you're more likely to die in a car than you are a plane.
Yeah.
I've never rolled all the way over in a car, but one time I did spin out into the median, and thank God there were no cement like walls there, because that could have been really bad. It was horrible though, because I was driving by myself from El Paso, Texas to Houston, Texas. My dad left me, and the speakers were broken, and this was before smartphones. So I was driving in silence for so long, and then I finally got to San Antonio. I had like 5 hours left of the drive. It was raining, pouring, cats and dogs. This 18-wheeler freaking drove by me so fast that I got spooked. I think it was going so fast that the wind knocked me over from when it passed me, like the tailwind, and then I tried to swerve, and then it swerved into the median, and I ruined the what is it? Is it like torque? What's it called when the steering is really good? I guess just the steering. I kind of ruined it. And the whole point of that car was my dad was going to buy it and then like kind of fix it up, fix the speakers certainly, and then try to make some money off it. I guess they call that flipping, but the only flipping I did, honey, was in the median of the highway in Texas in San Antonio.
Alexis.
Yeah.
I can't do this anymore.
You want to be dead? It's
At
kind of
this
fun.
moment, yes. Bye, everybody.